That's my dog, that's my brother. We gon' ride for each other. Ain't never ever told, never fooled.
It's Tequila. We back again. I'm your host, Rick Roulette, Mr. Rabbit Free. Y'all already know what it is. Got the other hosts in the building.
Country Boy Damo is in the building. Let's go.
Yes, sir. We got the co-host in the building. Ought to be the damn, on that goddamn starting lineup, though, for real. Motherfuckers keep fucking up.
Yeah.
For real. We got the co-host in the building. Well, let the people know.
Treyway in the building, baby. How everybody doing? Big Trey.
Yes, sir.
Much love.
Big Trey.
And we got one that's been long time waiting on it.
Yes, sir.
Got him on the other side of the camera.
Yeah.
Black Tequila. You know what's so crazy? I sat there and thought about it today. I've been listening to Mazza films, watching interviews. And I'm like, damn, when was bro on the podcast? I'm like, shit, he done came to so many. Has he ever been on the podcast?
Been in the room.
Been in the room multiple times. Shot it.
Right.
Everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, damn sure did.
Yeah.
Y'all feel like I'm doing y'all dirty?
Man.
Absolutely. That didn't even occur.
It was just so crazy because I'm like, I got to tell the people back again. Mazza. I'm like, wait.
Yeah.
This Mazza first time on Black Tequila.
Yeah.
Let the people know who it is. We got
Yo, it's Yoda B, Mazza, LaMarcus, whatever you want to call me. Whatever you want to call me, I do it all. So, whatever. You know?
When you say jack of all trades,
Yeah.
this is a person that pop up, you know what I'm saying? First
For
thing
sure.
come to mind when you think of jack of all trades, you think of rapper, you think of producer,
Right.
father,
Mm-hmm.
husband,
Mm-hmm.
director,
Right.
writer, all the above, and some. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? A brother,
Right.
a CEO, a businessman.
I love
Damn,
the, I
you know
love
what
the
I'm saying?
fuck, man. You can
It's-
keep going on.
You got
man.
all, and I'm saying it's really more I can go on for real. And when we say wearing many hats and jacks of all trade, you one of the people I definitely want to give my flowers to. It's a blessing we finally get you on this side of the camera. You know what I'm saying? And we just want to welcome you to Blacks and Tequila.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'm glad to be here, y'all.
Yes,
man.
sir, man.
I'm
We
glad to be
appreciate
here.
you on the platform, the Blacks and Tequila platform. It's been a long time coming, man. Long time coming. But we got him up here tonight. And it's
Yeah.
going to be a powerful
Oh, yeah.
episode.
You in for a long ride.
So get your popcorn, get your adult beverages. Shout out to Outlaw.
Shout out all.
Get your beverages, adult beverage of choice, but that's what I prefer. And sit down, unwind, relax. Good people, good vibes, good conversation.
You already know.
Let's go.
beer.
Hey, good beer. Hey, don't only try it, but buy it.
Buy it, man.
You got that one. Don't try it, nigga. Buy it.
But hey,
For real.
we're gonna start it out. What y'all vibe to today? What y'all was pulling up? What y'all been listening to lately? A lot of new music, dope artists, everybody releasing. What y'all been on? Let's start with you, dog.
Shit.
I know you got
I
a
ain't
repeat.
been on nothing new. I ain't been on
It don't gotta be new. You already know how it go.
Oh shit, well I've been on that Dolph catalog.
Uh-oh.
That Dolph hard.
Now, does that got something to do with Key Glock dropping 2 weeks ago?
Nah,
It just got Dolph in the air. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't even got rid of it. I'm such a die-hard Dolph fan, bruh. Shit still don't seem real Dolph gone.
It don't.
Right.
It
So
don't.
I'm just a die-hard Dolph fan. But that's what I've been on lately.
Word.
Yeah.
What you pull up, Treyway? What you was on?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Goddamn. My car was overheating, so goddamn. Nigga ain't pull up on forget. Usually I do.
I don't know.
No, I put
I
some
don't
shit
know
up on
if
the
to
radio.
take this cat serious.
Well, what do you use?
Real though.
What did you pull up in yesterday before the car?
Yeah, what you been vibing
Man,
to?
I've been vibing to that, you know, pretty much anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool, okay. You know, but I fuck with Money Man. You feel me? Shout out Money
Money
Man.
Man.
Money Man, okay.
It
You feel
dropped
me?
about 2 months ago.
That's
Come on,
something different
man.
right there.
Yeah, I fuck with
that's
Money Man.
different.
Black
Yeah,
Circle.
Money Man. Yeah.
Shout out Money Man.
Shout out
For
to Money
sure.
Man. Yeah.
Me personally, bro. I wasn't listening to anything.
Nothing.
Nah, I drove here. A lot was on my mind. Long day, you know.
Work mode.
Yeah, work mode, man. We gotta keep working, and pushing.
Got to keep grinding.
You
Got
know?
to keep grinding.
Yeah.
For sure.
Hell yeah. I've been fucking I've been vibing out the Florida rapper damn, what's my nigga name? Hurricane Wisdom.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's the one that I told you to keep repeating when we was going to the
I've
pod.
been listening to Hurricane Wisdom and Starlito and Don Tripp just dropped.
Okay,
I
Starlito.
got my niggas, they just dropped Step Brothers for Life. That's my shit. I already know
get on
what
that.
Reapers, you know what I'm saying?
Got to get on that.
So, since we got you on this side of the camera now, first time, you know what I'm saying? I already done broke it down for the people what kind of hats you wear.
Right.
But let the people know who Mazza Films is, who YB, Yoda Bless, LaMarcus, who is he?
Okay, I'll break them all down for you. I feel like they're different people. LaMarcus is, which is my first name, LaMarcus. You know, I'm a Kennedy. Shout out my Kennedy family. Sure. We the last ones left. You know, me and my brothers. And really, LaMarcus is like family, like close, like my mom. And, you know, like when I hear LaMarcus, I know you either A, went to school with me, or you know me since we was kids. Mm-hmm. YB is like my pet. He was something else. I'm gonna just put it like that.
He was a part of your growth.
He was part of my growth for sure. You know, and I love him. I love him, bro. Like I've had many great memories with that guy. You know, but you know, and I think Yoda Bless was like my more, you know, forming into trying to be something different outside of just like the street guy. You know,
for sure.
And Director Yoda B is the form you see me in today, brother.
I heard it.
So there you go.
That's tough. That's tough.
And that whole thing that you just broke down is like
my history.
Your history, the story of evolution.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to start and they got to finish.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You really broke it down like, hey, this is what it is and this is what it was.
Right.
So, hey, gotta salute that.
No,
for
sure. I like that question. That was a good question.
How did you get your start? I've known you when I first got introduced to you.
Right.
You was a rapper. Yoda Bless.
I heard you. Oh, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what the track was. It was the one you shot in the alley. It was at the Street Holiday. It was before Street Holiday.
Whoa now.
Whoa now.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa now. That's my introduction of you.
Yeah.
I know you as a rapper.
Right.
How did you get your start?
Musically?
In music. And yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. First and foremost, you know, I gotta say God. You know, that's the realest answer I could say.
For sure.
You know, but second, I would say, you know, I'm gonna take you through the history of it, but it was the church. You know, like we grew up in the church. You know, like me and my brothers, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it or nothing. We grew up in the church. My mama tried to raise us right. My dad tried to raise us right and do it. It was our decisions that we made that guided us to where we ended up, right? So we grew up in the church.
Powerful.
We was we sung in the choir. We sung in you know, we always was singing. Always, like I started off singing. You know, a lot of people don't know that, but I actually started off as a singer. You know, I used to lead songs at our church. You know?
What key you was singing in? What key you was like a soprano?
I was a high note. I was a high note.
Alto?
Yeah, I had a high pitched voice before I hit puberty, bro. You know, and I still ain't deep enough, but you know. So yeah, bro, I used to sing this song. It was hallelujah, hallelujah.
Oh,
that was my joint, right? So
we sing that at our church. Our people sing that now. That's some new church they done revamp.
That African hymn gonna be in your black church.
Yeah, for sure. You already know. You know it.
If you don't come across that one in there on a youth Sunday or just a regular Sunday, you need to get out of there.
Yeah.
You need to get up out of there.
It's a low key bop though.
Thanks. So I led that song though. I was the leader of that song. My granddaddy, rest in peace, my grandma. They used to make me sing that every day. I hated it, you know, until eventually I fell in love. And then one day we was cleaning out the church, and me and Super always shouts me out. So you're gonna hear a lot about my big brother Super in this interview, you know.
So,
but
Shout out to Super.
My grandma, she gave us this. It was like this. It was a tape player. Like I'm 30.
Oh my God.
I'm 30, bro. So don't laugh at me.
Let's go.
But we had 2 tapes, so we put one on the beat and one was just like for the words that we was gonna say, and we would hit it and play it and hit it and play it.
Yes, sir.
And I remember my first song. I remember my first lyrics.
Do you remember the lyrics?
Yeah. I can say first word. Always got money on my mind. I'm a young nigga, but I still stay on my grind.
Yeah.
HCMS nigga, that's what I rep. I'm a young nigga, but I do my 2 steps, some shit like that. Never forget that, bro.
Let's go.
Like 11, 12.
Oh, you look stupid.
Yeah, I was 11.
Let's go.
Yo, funny story. Side note. When I was growing up, I didn't really do my homework. I was a bad kid. So what I would do is, my mom's a voucher for this. Like, I would never do my homework and write rhymes. Like, she'd tell me, why you ain't doing homework? She look at my paper, she see 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16.
Yeah.
And that is the bars, So I would write my bars out, and ultimately that's how I got into music. And then my oldest brother started rapping, and that's the history of that.
For sure. And
Powerful.
11, 12 years old, hey.
Yeah.
Me and I don't know something about them tape recorders now.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? Shout out to, she like a grandma to me too, but it's Tariq's grandmother.
Yeah.
She had a church tape recorder that she was recording the church services on. And one day, I think she called us. But she was just so happy that we was trying to do something productive. If only she would have heard
What y'all was saying on the track.
Yeah. But it was her church tape recorder. That was back when they were taking the recorders to the church and recording it like that.
Yeah. My grandma gave us the whole tower. It came with a tower back. She gave us the whole tower.
The tower, the one that had to play, the stop.
So we went home working. Me and Soup went home working immediately. And from that day forward, bro, I knew I was gonna be an entertainer.
Now let me ask you this: Did you hear? I had one jam in the church that I used to love to sing on Sunday. Yeah. That was shake, shake, shake,
shake the devil,
shake the devil
out.
Come
on, bro, come on.
In the name of Jesus,
shake the devil.
Bobby God was up there blowing too, bro. Yes, sir. And we used to stomp. My little bad ass be up there.
Yeah, stomping harder than you can.
Boy, my mama hit me in the chest with that. Look, boy, don't stomp that hard.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, my shit was, it's a God in me. It's a
God. My
so
God.
Hey, that was my,
y'all jamming in there. Y'all got that joint.
That was dancing right there.
Yes, sir.
That's my stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my stuff.
Yeah. Definitely a church boy. We all church boy. We from North Carolina, You North Carolina, you're a church boy,
Have you ever, do you have any, being that you grew up in the church, your grandfather, your grandmother, any of them sing, or were they a part of the choir or anything like that?
My dad and my mom, they both sung. My mom was the praise and worship leader.
Your dad sung?
Yeah, my dad was in the group. He was in the praise and worship team.
I can't wait.
Those tenors that sing high, like that.
He can hit that.
That's them. I grew up in a musical family, bro. For sure.
This man said, "I'm gonna go somewhere and sit down, man." Let's wake up. Yeah. Okay.
Shout out my mom and my pops, man.
Hey, do you have any of that?
Mom, Dukes, and
for
Pops,
sure. You gotta shout out. Mother's Day just passed. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And do you have any recordings of your mom and pops? Have you heard any of their?
I was watching.
Oh, you remember it?
Yeah, I was old enough.
Oh, you remember?
Yeah. My mom had us young. Like my mom had my oldest brother when she was 17, and me at 21. Okay. So she had us young. We was able to see my mom actually mature.
Yeah.
So it's for y'all.
Yeah.
Who is the baddest brother out of all four? I think I know the answer, but who is the baddest? Who would you say is the baddest? Hard-headed as hell. Don't listen. Mom and daddy always on their ass. Still to this day might be say, you just a hard-headed as hell as you can be. Who is it?
Today, all my brothers, thank God, all my brothers is like really mature. I'm proud of my brothers.
That ain't what I'm
But when we was growing up, though, it was between the middle kids, me and my brother Rashawn.
One of y'all still got a mouth that gonna go with y'all shit and just go with y'all. Y'all got some. Who is that brother that's got something to say?
Rashawn, for sure, 100%. He's like the biggest love hater. You know what that is?
No, break it down.
Yeah, what is
A love hater is a person that loves you to death, but they hate on everything you do. Because I believe that's two things can be true.
Now, why you say that about?
I love it. I love it. It makes me better.
Well,
Like
that hate part gonna bring some good.
I want to
feelings.
know what was an example that he done damn love hated.
Bro, like everything. Like he's never gonna tell you. He's never gonna be too high on you, and he's never gonna be too low on you.
Said everything.
But you got to know. I don't know him like
him.
I ain't know him like I don't know him like his brother. But to me, bro, that's some good shit though. And him breaking it like that though, it's a good thing because he gonna let you know. Like we always talk about yes man. He is not going to.
I don't got no yes man.
Well, you don't. But this you got to meet this brother because him for sure. But he's not has a smile on his face the whole time wherever you at. No smiling, nothing. He's serious as a tick now. Yeah. Ain't gonna tell you. But
serious
as a tick, dog.
How serious is ticks?
Oh, well, that's just a saying, man.
They bite your ass, you know.
It's serious.
Especially they get down there and that.
So they get through your skin.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. Shout out my little brother Rashawn.
Shout out to the brother.
No, because he's like the one that nobody. I ain't gonna see nobody talk about. He's not really on social media like that. So if you see this, Layla, bro.
Yeah. Shout out to Sean. Okay. So, okay. Where we at?
So, we know you did the music. How long would you say you did the music for before you transitioned and was like, I think I'm ready to try something different?
4 or 5 years ago. When I start having kids. You know, when I started having kids, I started because my messages had to change. You know, you would never get YB again, you know. My message had to change. I got kids, bro. I want my kids to appreciate my art too, you know.
And so with having kids, that's what sparked the interest. Said, let me take a different narrative. Let me take a different path, and I'm gonna go down this. But what gravitated you to the film? Because you could have did anything. You could have, you know what I'm saying? It's 1,000 different hustles out here, and you pick film. So what gravitated you to that?
I'm glad you asked me that, bro. I told y'all to ask me some real questions. I like that. So here go my real answer. I'm finna get real because nobody knows. Like, I'm not on social media. I don't post stuff. So here y'all go. About 4 years ago, bro, I was in a deep, dark hole. You know, I've been a street nigga my whole life. I do nothing but get money out the streets, you know. And I fought to try to figure out other ways to, you know, guide myself out that. You know, I always knew I didn't want to be that forever anyway. You know, I was homeless. I had a lot of stuff growing up. And, so, you know, I just feel like, bruh, the deep, dark hole kind of put me into a point, like, where I didn't want to do music no more. Like, I was depressed, sad, mad that I gave up when I was hot. I could have blew up, you know. I literally could have blew up, bro. I had the people backing me, the following, the streets, the people. Like, I had everything, bro. And I stopped I got off social media for like 3-4 years, and people forgot about me.
But you
know,
never no social media guy.
Yeah, I want a social media guy, no way. But you know what I'm saying? I did go to shows. Yeah. I did do things, you know, and I put myself in a hole from all of that.
Real, the era that, because all of us around that 29 to 33 era, we was that group that wasn't on the camera. Like, we knew, like, you better not put that shit on camera. We doing hell nah.
You getting jumped if you pull out a camera.
Yeah, bro.
I got 60. I got 60. I got $80,000, and bro, I got $80,000 tucked off. You think I want somebody to know I got that?
It was a different era then. You know what I'm saying? Now niggas gonna spread it and show it and every goddamn thing. We wasn't on that. Like, I try to look back at my photos on Facebook and shit.
As soon as you click hit the end of the video, you get hit upside the head.
Yeah.
That's just real. You wasn't doing no arm spread and all that.
Nah.
The objective back then when we was coming up,
Well, don't get
the
caught.
only time that people knew you had money, it was your cars, your
Yes.
clothes, or whatever.
Yeah.
Not because you sit here doing the money spree.
Yeah.
That wasn't how.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
That's just like y'all said, bro. That ain't how I was raised. I was always like the OG of everybody in my era. So I was like the leader. I've never been a follower ever in a day in my life. I've always had to lead men, lead men. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, let me ask you.
honestly, bro, I feel like some of the people, no disrespect to them, they grown men now when they became, grown men. But, I feel like I raised some of my young niggas,
Right. Can I
That's how it's
ask?
supposed to be though. When you know
Exactly how it's
what I'm
supposed
saying.
to be.
Hey.
Can I ask you a question? Because
Yeah.
we know that this has been a transition. I
Mhm.
met you through some of these transitions, and it's a powerful transition. Because realistically, you like my little bro, big bro, and that's just I'm the big bro because of age. But I learned a lot of shit from you, and kudos to that. Let me drop a gem, because you don't gatekeep no information.
Right.
But with that being said, on your journey
Mm-hmm.
from rapping to being a cinematographer, is that right?
Right.
Okay. So into that field, how has family and the ones you came up with, how do they treat this transition? How do they act? Do they support you? Is it there?
I'm glad you said that. You asked me the
That's
right
a good question, brother.
And I
That's
was
a good question.
finna say something too.
Uh-oh.
Bro, I wish y'all could see how people treated me growing up as a kid and how they treat me today. It's like weird. The love is weird. I don't even know how to accept love because my family was such against me, and I forgive them. I love all y'all, but I'm just telling y'all my story. And yeah, bro, I never felt love growing up. My mom, even from like my mom. All right, I'm gonna talk about it. With my mom, we had like a real bad relationship, so and now she treats me like the golden boy, like I'm her favorite,
Mm-hmm.
and it fucks me up sometimes. It's like, damn, man, you kicked me out when I was 12 years old. I was homeless.
Yeah.
I was homeless at 12, 13, 14.
What did you do in them situations, in them circumstances?
Sell drugs.
Was that?
Yes.
Sell drugs?
I couldn't get a job.
It is what
I
it
was,
is.
bro, I was the 12, 13-year-old who went to school with $5K, $7K. People, y'all know y'all went to school. So I was the one that went to school with money like that. I was always the bad kid getting in trouble in school. Like I always was like that, bro. But man, I feel like, bro, like as far as getting back to the question, I feel like it's weird. Like now all of a sudden I'm doing something righteous, I'm doing something good, I'm on a good path, and now it's like
Everybody want to give you kudos and
you been the golden boy this whole
Yeah.
time. No, I watched y'all drive past me in the rain, and I'm homeless at 12, 13 years old, splash the water on me when you drive past me.
yeah.
Because they couldn't tolerate me being such a thug or whatever, But what y'all don't know is that my parents really, the parents that y'all may know that y'all meet today ain't the same parents that they were back in 2007.
For sure. We talk about that all the time with just the younger siblings.
Right,
The
for
way
sure.
they are with them is not how they was with us.
Facts.
I got put through walls.
Yes.
Like, it
Bro,
was
my mom, I
different.
thought my mom hated me growing up. She beat me to death.
Yeah.
Like my dad, my brothers used to cry in the room because like I'm getting my ass whooped. I always thought my mom hated me, because I was the one that always got treated like that. So I was like, But today, bro, I love you, mama. We have tightened our relationship. And
Well, with that being said, we pretty much godly man up here.
for sure.
God give his toughest battles
Come on.
to the toughest soldiers.
Come on.
So with your brothers seeing that and everything, and to where you've molded to become the man you are today and progressing,
Yeah.
how does that was that something that molded you and motivated you
Exactly.
to get to on this track of where you going, or was it just your kids? 'Cause I know you said your kids.
And the
So-
pick
No
back
disrespect
off
to my brothers, bro. I love them, and they soldiers. I don't think my brothers could have went through what I went through in my life. So like you said, God put him through the toughest soldiers, bro. I done been everything, bro. Like I done, as a 30-year-old man, bro, I've lived a 60-year-old man life. I feel it. My body hurts. My mental is, I feel it, bro. So all y'all young ones that don't understand and don't get the life of the streets and stuff like that, bro, it pays a toll on you. For sure.
And I want to step in to say, with that being said, I preach this all the time to a couple of my younger YNs. I preach it to y'all that back in the day, people was doing, and this is one of them guys, they was in the streets because that's what they knew, that's what they had to do, and that's what they thought to do. That's all they knew to do.
Yeah.
They didn't jump in them shits taking penitentiary chances just to say, I'm cool today. I want to be cool.
They didn't take penitentiary.
They wasn't doing
penitentiary chances just to pay for some damn nails.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It ain't worth
pay
it.
for a fucking purse.
Yeah, that wasn't the thing.
That
came with it.
This is talking about survival, nigga.
Came with it,
This is talking about
survival.
Do or don't.
I lost a fortune in one day, bro. This is no cap. And one day
I'm not. Niggas take a loss.
Yeah, you lose a fortune in one
take
day.
a loss, man. Niggas learn from the losses.
Yeah.
Shit, bro. Just a short period of time that I know him.
And he know me when I was light.
Bro.
So and I was 10 times worse. Now think about when you met me. I was 10 times worse at 12. I was making way more money at 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Way.
Bro, I came in about the middle. And that, bro, he was.
I heard about it.
Yeah, you was in Texas. I tell you,
he said this man was causing hell.
He was causing hell, but while I known him, I seen him take losses and bounce back from every one of them.
Hey, and ain't gonna lie, there's been multiple times me and bro talking, and he be like, man, I'm just so proud of my nigga YB.
Tell you
my motherfucking brother. He'll tell me like, bro, I'm just so proud to see this nigga grow where he at now. Yeah, like, bro. This shit beautiful, bro.
Yeah. It is, bro.
It's really beautiful to see that shit. And to piggyback off of his question,
hold on. Can I speak on one thing?
What's up?
And I'll edit this out if I can.
Man,
bro went and did a bid. You would have thought my nigga was going for life. Bro, if we would have had a camera on the stand for 24 hours.
Nah, for sure.
For 24 fucking hours. My nigga, you would have thought he was going for life. My nigga said, no.
We'll live it up.
I was finna turn myself in,
bro.
I walked right in there and turned myself in, bro. I'm not finna keep running.
But just to see that shit was like a movie. I hadn't seen nothing like it. This nigga was punching the damn side of the trailer. Nigga, fuck this shit. Get another one. Damn, but it's still crazy. But yeah, man, I just got, bro. I'm proud of you, bro. We're gonna keep saying that. So we can get on your shit, Trey. You ain't got to stay quiet. Shoot some shit in there if you want to.
I answer anything. Y'all ask me anything, bro. Anything.
Cause I ain't know your past like that. So
yeah.
With like I said, to piggyback.
He finna get in his bag now.
No, I'm just curious because I'm like, with you going into making music, you just gave us some bars from one of your first tracks over cassette tape.
For sure.
From like 11, 12 years old. Yeah. At the same time, you hit the streets, really 11, 12 years old.
For sure.
You still did music through that whole time period while still trying to learn how to be a man and survive.
For sure, bro.
How did that relationship with your mother, your family, influence the music you was putting out?
Everything. You can hear it. Shit. You can hear my music. And I wish, like I said, bro, I wish I would have dropped so much more music back then. You know, I was just in and out of jail all the time. I've been in and out of jail since 12. So, I mean, I was in and out of jail all the time. So, I mean, it was kind of hard. Every time I would get a momentum, I would drop, go to jail. Every time I get a momentum, drop, go to jail. So, it was like,
I got a question. Hey, so, okay, you 12 years old, 13, 14, 15. You go to jail and shit.
mm-hmm.
That shit hard on you by yourself, huh?
No.
Like I'm saying,
it
like
won't for me.
That's what I'm saying. Like, ain't nobody there for you. You feel me? Like, what do you do? You know what I mean? What was you doing in that situation?
Commissary, somebody put a little something. Your brother.
I mean, it just depends on what era, bro. I've been to jail. You gotta think, bro. You gotta think. I do understand my parents sometimes. That's why I said I don't knock them for everything.
Yeah.
You know, because I was a bad as hell. I was literally, I
I
could have got the house shot up 1,000 times. Like, I had guns. I would always tote guns to school. Like, I was getting kicked in and out of school. And my mama can't deal with that by herself. You know,
you got them, and everybody know one of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's sad. I ain't gonna say it's sad to say. It's the sad reality of America.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
but I feel like I was a fraud though. And let me tell you
whoa, don't run past that. Don't run past that.
I'm gonna tell you why I feel like a fraud. I felt like a fraud, bro.
That.
And young was this one's a lesson for you. I was influenced by so much. I told you I was raised by the church. So where did I get all that from?
yeah,
I didn't get it from home.
yeah,
I didn't get it from home.
yeah.
My parents raised us right. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't feel the love. Now that's two different things. I didn't say that my mom and my dad didn't have good morals.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all peeping what he putting down.
For real.
Make sure y'all peep what he putting
That
down.
shit real sauce.
Yeah, it's all me, bro. It's all me. I take that as a man. You know?
That's why I'm over here ain't saying nothing, cause like I feel it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't say too much. You know what I mean? I'm just kind of like marinating.
Oh, you good? Hey,
Real shit.
before bro keep going, in case y'all didn't know, that's called accountability. If you don't know what that means, go look it up. That's called accountability.
Yes.
Right. You got to be as a man. If you, and that's the thing that I learned that's why I was able to do the things I was doing at 12, 13, 14, and being able to talk to people who 45. Like my plug was 45. Like he walk up to me like, youngin, what you doing?
Oh, God.
But I mean, I'm giving you 10,000. That's what I'm doing, nigga.
Ain't no more questioning the younger man. Ain't nothing else questioning the younger man.
So I was never looked at like the little nigga. Like I was never looked at as little nigga out the group. Even though I was always the youngest, I was never the little nigga in the group.
For sure.
That's crazy.
I was always really kind of like,
way.
you know.
Yeah. I want to switch gears up a little bit.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
We
You don't know no
we
more
done talked
songs.
about We're gonna switch it up. We're gonna pick it up a little bit. Now we're gonna talk about Yo the Bless.
Yeah.
You make movies.
Yes.
Movies. There's been multiple films that I've seen shot, and I mean everybody up here on the panel has been in something. Yo the Bless is.
Oh, by the way,
shot.
I'm an award-winning filmmaker. Just throwing it out there.
Let's say, hey.
I'm
pop
just
your
throwing
shit.
it out there.
Pop your
Talk
shit.
to 'em.
I have 3 awards: best
Pop your
director,
shit.
best sound
Pop your
design,
shit.
best
Pop
narrative
your
short
shit.
film.
Yo, shit.
Talk to him.
Damn right. That's how it's supposed to be.
Pop
So
your
now,
shit.
first thing that I seen you shoot was music video for your brother.
Right.
I want to say it was the one he was in the woods. It was a
With
waterfall.
at the baseball joint. The
baseball.
baseball.
Oh, the baseball joint.
Yeah,
on the
that was-
baseball field. And
Yeah,
the
that
one
was
in the
definitely
woods.
my first music video.
Those are the first.
Right.
Now after that, I've seen a short film,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
music video.
Right.
I've seen an actual movie.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually seen some of the newest Mazza Films podcasts,
Interviews.
interviews, things. Yeah, interviews. With that being said,
Yeah.
what was your most difficult thing that you learned from when you seen that first video to now? You know where you at shooting now. You like, damn, but that shit was rough as fuck to the start. I can't believe I did this.
That's some good
a
shit.
good
You know what I'm
question.
That's some
saying?
good shit, Rick.
I had a good question.
Because everybody go back to that first, like, damn,
I like
well, I
that.
know what I'm doing now. Damn,
Yeah.
I should have did woo, woo, woo.
While
okay,
he
so let me ask you,
while
are
he
you-
marinating,
Yeah.
bro, come out of school talking about something. I'm just a cinematographer. That was strictly his shit when he first came out.
Yeah.
I'm just a
Oh,
cinematographer.
Yeah.
I shoot movies.
Yeah.
Damo, I shoot movies.
Yes, sir.
But I knew that he's
Yeah, I had to get out of that, man. Movies, you can't do it every day, and I want to use my camera a lot. You know,
You still send a photographer. What that shit called?
cinematographer,
How you say it?
cinematographer.
No, how you say it for real? Send
That's how you say it.
send a photographer. Okay.
you trying to make up words, man.
Oh shit! I ain't,
Cinematographer.
nigga, I'm trying to. No, for real. Hey,
But
but
yeah,
all of
I
that
wanna
shit though.
Yeah, what was that thing that you was like, man, back in the day, if you go back and watch that first music video, you like, yeah, I know I did this wrong. Damn, I could have, you know?
Actually, I just watched my first music video for the first time in a year and a half, 2 days ago. And judging it today, I'm fucking proud. I mean, what am I saying? That's an amazing first video. I mean, what do you want me to say? I'm not being cocky, bro. I'm telling you, like, you know, I think I did a good job. But if I had to say I did anything or could do better, like, there was a lot of soft shots. Since we want to get in some film shit, like, okay. It was a lot of soft shots. I could have did better shooting it in general, you know.
Well, being that you are whatever you want to call your title, we know what you go with. Your title is what you went to school for. But what is your strongest point behind that camera? What is your strongest? If it's something with the camera and editing, I want both. With your camera and editing, without dropping sauce. But drop the damn sauce, because it's only you can do that. Yeah. So, what is your strongest point in your opinion? To make that sauce, and I got the recipe. What is your strongest point with your camera that you it's your go-to? I don't know how it works when you filming. It's a go-to thing.
Are you talking about like a shot choice?
Yeah, shot choice, and when you edit it.
What they call it, shot content,
shot selection. Yeah, okay, my favorite shot, 100%, the one I use the most is medium close-up. Okay. I just like facial shots a lot. Like, I want to see you close up sometimes. Editing, color grading. I think color grading is one of the best things I'm at as far as editing. I'm not really a effects guy like that, but color grading, I think I'm really good at that.
Now that color grading, when you talk about the color grading, is that where you got to go in? Break it down. I don't know. When you go in, like what is color grading?
Well, for the filmmakers that's watching or anybody else that's watching, I shoot in log, and log is like a flat profile, so it's no color really. And you put the color in there. It's like painting. I paint. So before you look at my footage, it is me with the camera, but it's also me as an editor. Because if I showed you that footage without it edited, you would be like, what the fuck?
I was going to ask you, what's your favorite part behind? Because I know, like, when it comes to being a cinematographer, there's different roles. So you got the AD, you got the editor, you got the director, you got the, story writer. It's multiple different things that's behind the camera and what's going on with it. What's your favorite job to do behind the camera? Is it to be that director or?
Director, 100%. Yeah. That's what I want to do.
All the shots.
Yeah. I want to control everything, bro. Like I said, I'm a leader, bro. So I want to control everything.
What's your sign?
Libra.
Okay, you're Libra. Shit.
He definitely, when I was on set for Fire, he definitely touched that when he was behind the scenes just to see the man work. The man was everywhere. Yeah. The man supposed to be behind the camera. The man was touching everything. Down to the. Speaking on this, we're gonna get into Fire for sure, but it was some
five.
Nigga, fire.
Fire's up.
He's
in the movie.
5. Well, I tell you what, that food that was on the set was 5.
5. Hey, shit, we had Domino's. Nigga. We had pizza.
You came on the wrong night.
Hey, shit. It was in the morning, nigga.
Oh, yeah. You did good to get Domino's.
We actually did. People don't know we did 2 scenes, but we'll talk about it when they come on.
So yeah, for sure. I do want to. We can go there right now. So for those of y'all that don't know, we actually have the director, the writer. What is it? Is it writer? So director, writer, editor, producer of the film Fi on Prime right now. Y'all go ahead and buy that. Check it out right now. We got one of the co-stars in the building. We also have another actor in the building for Fi. So I want to ask you this: when it comes to actually making your movies or whatever, what inspires your storytelling in the film, and are there certain themes or messages that you gravitate towards? Because I know this was your first film,
right?
And it was what would you call it? A horror slasher?
Yeah, I'm personally. Is that my phone? Sorry, guys. Oh, no, it's personally, bro. I don't know. That's the one question I don't know if I can answer, but.
Not sure yet. You ain't really got a.
No, because I want to do everything, bro. Like, I don't want to be put in a box. Now, that's one thing I know. Okay. I don't want to be put as like the black filmmaker.
And why is that?
because I want to be the greatest. You can't be the greatest if you
I
just
just
the
wanted
black
you to
greatest.
answer. I just wanted them to know.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's some young ones out there, and I want to know
Yeah.
what advice would you give them about,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, putting themselves in a box, whether it come from filmmaking or it come from the music side of it. Give these YNs some advice on why it's important to not put yourself in a box.
Or OG.
Yeah. OGs definitely need to hear this too. Anytime you put any limitations on yourself, you failing. Like, there's no limit with me, you know.
Yeah.
There's no limit how much money I want to make. There's no limit of how far I want to go in my career. There's no limit how good I want to be a dad. Everything has no limit with me. I'm pushing it to the gas until it's over.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
Okay.
With that being said, what do you think about people that gatekeep information?
Great question. Honestly, I know some gatekeepers, and you lucky I don't put your pussy ass in the motherfucking. Don't make me get in my mode.
Oh my God!
Dare you?
Don't make me get in my mode and start calling out you lame ass niggas' names. But there is a lot of haters in the area that I'm from. It's just what it is. And let me tell y'all something right now. Okay? Because this is the question I've been waiting on. Y'all gonna get left behind. That's what's gonna happen. You see, this city has never done nothing. I'm your chance. And you're not taking advantage of that. You want me to go to Atlanta. You want me to go to Tampa. Because they're calling me. So, let me tell you. It's on y'all. I tried. I hit these artists up. I hit them up. And then I hit they people up, and they like nah. They want to hold the information from me so that they can be the middleman of the me in the middle conversation. You see what I'm talking about? These are the gatekeepers of the city.
Yeah.
These are the gatekeepers. Y'all ruin it. Cause honestly, bro, I'm the star.
Shit.
I'm the star,
Big
and I want y'all
Liza.
to remember that. I'm actually the star. If I wanted to do this musically, I have y'all on. Come on. If I wanted it, I could have it, bro. So it's y'all's fault. Why? You know, I look at my numbers. I look at the quality of product I'm putting out. I look at it, and I'm not complaining. You know, don't support me. I don't care. Cause when I get this $1 million check from Amazon to shoot this movie, I'm not shouting y'all out at the Grammys and the Oscars and the Emmys. Y'all gonna be left behind. Y'all gonna be left
And
behind.
don't say no acting funny going on. He don't know where he come from.
No, I'm acting funny.
They heard it right now.
I'm acting
Well,
funny.
yeah,
I'm
talking
acting
to 'em.
funny. Now do something about it. Come acting
Talking to
funny.
'em.
Damn.
I'm acting funny.
Because
Damn.
when you do shit like
Damn.
that, when you got people that want to play the middleman role, you know all they really trying to do is line their pockets of what you got coming for you. And like y'all spoke on earlier when we were speaking on the church and God giving his hardest battles,
Right.
strong times make strong men. You put a nigga in the corner, that's when you really see what he about.
Come on now.
Shit
Talk
like
to me.
that, hey, I'm trying to tell you, and then shit like that is just, like you said, that's the most pussy shit you can do.
Yeah.
Is gatekeep, hide the information, because knowledge is wealth. It's so
Bro,
much
I'ma tell
knowledge
you,
and so
I'ma
much
tell
money
you,
out here,
bro.
we can pass this shit around.
Real talk. I got a homeboy. You know who you is too. I'm talking about you. I got a homeboy. You know who you is. All right. We grew up together. He supposed to be my big brother. Right. Supposed to be, but I told you he's on my level. I never looked at him like a big brother. He just say what he want to say. I let niggas talk. So, I started my film career, right? And, you know, he started his, you know, after me, right?
Oh shit, hold on, man.
So this particular guy didn't, you know, he ain't really show love to what I do, but calling me trying to be like, yo, how can I do this and this and this and this?
Yeah.
Right. You know what I did? I helped him. You want me to tell you why? Cause you not competition.
Man.
I'm not competing with you. I want you to do good. I want you to do good, brother.
But I'm always do better.
I'm gonna be better. No matter what you do.
What YB has heard me
I'm
say.
talking to the camera.
YB has heard me say this, and I just said it on the last pod. What God got for me, can't nobody stop it.
Can't nobody stop it, bro.
Can't nobody say shit.
Can't nobody stop
And we was talking about gatekeeping.
Yeah.
I went looking and asking people I knew that had this shit. Not speaking on this situation, but we're talking about. But I knew these people had information, and I tried to pay them.
Yeah. They won't give it to you.
Anybody that know me, I don't come for shit for free. Yeah. On this panel, you can tell I don't come for shit for free. Yeah. I tried to pay them, but the threat to them was, nah, can't make you get in front of us. But what you don't understand, it's just timing. Bro, I'm gonna be in front of your ass regardless. If that's what it's supposed to be, that's what the fuck it's gonna be. Cause what God got for me, He got for me. It ain't for you. So,
bro, you can't be a gatekeeper and a legend.
Oh my God!
In order to be a legend, you have to pass information. Yeah. You gotta pass information.
You got to.
Oh my!
You got to.
Drop 3 of them.
Oh my God!
You got to, bro. I'm trying to teach y'all the way. I'm trying.
Say that again, man. Say that again, bro.
Bro, you can't be a gatekeeper and a legend.
Ain't no way.
It's impossible. In order for you to be a legend.
This is the first guest we've ever had that got the title of his own damn podcast. What? Let me make sure I get that right. You can't be a gate. What? Say
you can't be a gatekeeper and a legend.
Yeah.
You can't
be a gatekeeper and a legend, nigga. I heard loud and clear.
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
That's powerful.
That's shit.
For people who don't understand that,
hey, tell them. Break it down for them.
You can't keep information to yourself.
Exactly.
Yes.
And you won't be great if you do it. Yeah. That's just the simple. That's some people who don't understand what we were saying.
Yeah, some people don't.
Okay, to break it down even further.
Yeah.
You have to build connections with people to grow.
Facts. Damn, this good conversation.
Ain't gonna grow without building connections. I can't do it by myself.
Hey.
Bro, an old man once told me he's a pastor. He's a dope boy pastor. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, your past is your past.
A past is a past, right? But he told me one time. He said, "Man," he said, "You know what you did in life by how many people is behind the hearse."
God. Oh my
so that's what stuck with me, bro. He told me that when I was real young, you know, like, so I want to be a legend, you know. I'd rather be a legend than a gatekeeper any day. You know?
Hey, Pops, you passed away a legend, my boy.
That's crazy.
Long live my daddy.
Shout out Pops, man.
Shout out
Pops, man.
For real. You know, it's crazy. I done had that conversation with you plenty of times, Dom. I'm like, damn, bro, I done thought about it. Like, when I die, who gonna be at the funeral?
I'll be there if you go with me.
Be there.
Who is there less you know what you did in life?
Right. Yeah.
Unless you know.
For sure, man. Damn. That knowledge tonight.
That's a fact.
So, let me see. How do you balance the role of rapper, producer, director, filmmaker without burning out? Because you came straight from shooting to Blacks and Tequila.
Yes, sir.
Right, for sure. I'm too young to burn out. I'm still in my prime, 30, feel good. I ain't as fast as I was. I'm at 21, 19, but I'm in good spirits, bro. Like, work hard, get what you want. That's the motive. Yep. So it's no balance. I just do it all until I fall out.
Do you do any like meditations, anything you do for yourself, any, you know what I'm saying, morning routine, workouts and shit?
I need
just to get that.
Yep.
I need to, bro. I really do. Honestly, genuinely, bro, I really do need to. Yeah, I do. Because I think too much. I do too much. Like, my wife, shout out my wife. I talk to she tells me all the time, she's like, man, you got to slow down sometimes. Yeah. For you be dead in your 50s.
Yeah, oh God.
You know, and I do so much, bro. I literally, you know, like some people, they work 8 hours a day. I'm pulling 16. Yeah. Y'all don't see what I do. Yeah. You know, y'all don't see
a lot goes behind that.
A lot goes behind what I do. You know.
A lot.
Cause shit, I bet you the easiest part is when bro probably pulling up and shooting footage and shit.
That's the easiest
part.
Then
he got to leave and go home and work even harder to put that together. What he was behind the camera doing.
While being a father, the most important job. So
that's that. Yeah, hats off to you, bro.
That's good shit.
That's good shit.
That's good shit. You supposed to do that though. You want to know one thing about it? It's only 24 hours in the day. So if you go ahead, no, it's 24 hours in the day though. If If you sleeping 8 hours a day, you sleeping a third of your life.
Exactly.
Damn right.
Shit.
You feel me?
Bro,
You
you
sleeping a
can't
third of your
sleep
life.
for what you want to do.
Right.
Like,
so
you
we
gotta
we gotta grind while we can.
Exactly.
That way we can see that light at the end of the tunnel. We ain't gotta do nothing.
Damn right. I want to ask you: do you ever find your skills competing with each other, or do they all feed into the bigger creative vision?
Ask me that one more time.
I was saying, like, do you ever find your skills competing with each other, or do they all feed into the bigger creative vision? You know what I'm saying? Does being a rapper and a producer take away from being a director, editor, or does it all combine to make this big picture that Mazai got?
Oh,
you see what I'm saying?
God.
That's a great.
Oh,
You see what I'm
my
saying?
God.
It
Bro,
gets-
that might be one of the
Drop a
greatest
gem for the
questions that I've
Yeah.
ever been asked me, bro. Like, I love you as an interviewer. Yo, give my man his flowers, bro. I love him as an interviewer.
Hey, I'm just trying to bring it out. I'm just trying to bring it out.
Shout out Reek, man. Reek ain't fucking playing. Reek the goddamn truth.
He's the truth, bro. He's
Fuck wrong with them?
one of the best in the world, for real. For
What's
real.
wrong with you?
Go.
Only in blacks and tequila. man.
Only here.
Yes, bro, I do and don't. And it's kind of like, yes, because I feel like if I was just put my all into being a director, how great would I be?
Yeah.
You seeing me at 50% of everything. You're not seeing me at 100 of everything. You know, so if I put down something and took one more serious, what would I do? I ask my question. I ask myself that every day.
And it's a battle inside because you like, damn.
I'm good at all of
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what do I choose? You know,
Shit.
it's
I
a
got
hard
a
decision.
question.
Yeah.
You say you go 50.
Yeah.
Why
I
you
wouldn't
don't-
say 50. I wouldn't say 50. 75.
Why you don't go 100?
Because I can't go 100 at every
That's when you get burnt out.
I'm just asking, no, I'm just
I
asking.
want to, bro. Like, while I'm doing it, I am going 100.
Right.
Yeah.
But there's more to doing things than while you're doing it. There's the
Yeah.
aftermath. There's before.
Tell them, young
there's
niggas.
pre-production.
Tell them.
There's a lot.
Right,
You
right.
know? So,
Because if you running a marathon, I'm not coming out the gate sprinting.
no.
Yeah.
You can't do it. It's not sustainable. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that pace on that motherfucker. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got to get to that bike and get on that motherfucker. You got to get off that bike and get in that water and swim.
Right. Wait, damn, what bike we
The
get off?
triathlon.
I'm gonna say,
That's what I'm
goddamn,
saying.
getting off the bike, which bike? And then when we swimming, goddamn, I'm trying to figure this out. I'll be out here when we did.
I'm talking the triathlon. I ain't talking about one race.
Okay.
This shit life.
We
We
talking
got
about
multiple
Olympic
races
shit.
going on at once.
I got you.
This shit ain't no joke. This shit.
Got you, baby.
Hell
You
yeah.
gotta pace yourself.
He's stupid.
I swear to God, I'm on.
That's what it got my mouth.
Okay, man. Well, I'm gonna throw one in there.
Yeah, throw it out because we getting there.
What the hell you think about this Diddy trial?
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
We was gonna get there. We
Diddy
there.
is a freak, man.
Yeah.
You can't party with Diddy.
I think today's day 3 of the trial.
Trey, I believe.
Party with Diddy.
You heard what I said. I ain't, hey,
Diddy ain't my
Man.
type of nigga to chill with. No
No
way. So you
cap.
wouldn't have to worry
I
about
ain't gonna
me.
lie to you.
Like, I mean, I don't know, bro. Do you? Are you asking me? Do I think he did it? Hell yeah.
Okay. Hey, that's exactly what okay.
Whatever they say that nigga did, bro.
He did.
That nigga
Just
did.
because of his goddamn name.
Yeah.
Hell,
Diddy.
yeah.
Diddy, bro.
His name is Sean.
He been freaky his whole
That's
career.
Diddy, nigga.
Diddy been freaky his whole career, bro.
Ain't nothing wrong with being
No.
freaky though. You know what I mean?
But the
That's
shit
that's,
is
No.
that's them.
No, real.
But the
I don't
extent
feel.
the freak when he was going with it.
I feel like real men got limits.
Oh yeah, 100%.
A man is not gonna let
But
you
then
go
they
down
got-
there and
hey,
eat
they
his
got-
ass. He ain't gonna let
Oh,
a
yeah,
real
see,
man.
Did
that's
y'all
what
see what the man
See, now
was
we-
allowed?
that's
Did y'all
different.
see day 2 of the trial when Cassie got on the stand and shit she was saying was happening?
Yeah.
No, what
What
she
the
said?
piss?
That golden shot. Oh, I heard
Worse
about
than the
that.
piss.
I heard about
See,
that.
I'm lost.
That
I
man
watch
like
what
to
you sent
get
me then.
after the nigga glaze on Cassie. Diddy like to get it rubbed on his nipples.
Oh boy, he tells you free.
Oh, this
And then
Another
video.
nigga's children.
And then video.
Boy, no.
Another nigga's children rubbed on him. This is what she said on this.
Stupid.
Nigga don't want that. Fuck that bitch.
This shit was wild.
I
The shit she was saying.
That shit is
the baby oil. She said every 5 minutes you had to lather up with baby oil.
Oh my God.
Every 5 minutes you had to re-lather.
Cause it ain't lube, nigga. The fuck
Shit,
you rubbing
that
goddamn
motherfucker
baby oil got to crease your ass for? Man, come on, man.
Hey.
That shit got to get dry at some point. I'm just saying though. I don't want that shit, man.
But sometimes he sat in the corner and watched.
That shit nasty.
Sometimes he just sat in the corner and watched him grow.
He's a freak.
The one man, the dude that they hired was a dancer or whatever, and he said it was that man.
What kind of dancer?
Well, he knew he was coming to get paid for. He was an exotic dancer.
You know them niggas come in costume.
He was coming to get paid for.
The nigga said he was there, you know what I'm saying,
No,
with Cassie and all that. Woo. And Diddy, he said the nigga just had a bandana on and a robe sitting in the corner.
Ain't no way.
And he said he knew it was Diddy by the voice as soon as he heard it.
Okay, I got a question.
Hey.
You say you wouldn't, but say if you did.
No. Whatever you can ask me. Hell no. Whatever you can ask me.
No. No, man. You in the party with your homeboys. You don't even know Diddy. You don't even know Diddy. You just
Official PD Jakes.
They lock it up.
Get ready.
You got to drink
First
and
of all,
drink.
nigga, ain't nobody locking no goddamn door.
But that's what I'm saying. You got 150 niggas there.
Yeah,
We got to battle it out.
that's why.
We got to battle it out.
150 niggas versus one nigga. Fuck the 100 gorilla or the 100 niggas one gorilla. 150 baby oil niggas versus one nigga.
Oh, hey. Boy, they screwed.
They screwed.
They screwed.
They screwed.
Like a screwball, nigga. Not the
Oh
drink.
yeah, you do, bro.
Hey.
Nah, they say they was making niggas damn take drinks and shit. Like, you know, with shit
Yeah.
laced in it and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was laced, but it was definitely had stuff in it.
Trey, I know you got
She
to
said-
get me another beer out of
For
there.
Bro, that's why I was
She
drinking.
said
bro.
that she was eating shrooms. She was taking a lot of things to cope with. Cassie said she was doing a lot of
Take the
things
whole
to
box
cope
out,
with the
bro.
situation
Whole
that was going on to numb herself to the situation because she was a jealous girlfriend. She wanted to be the only one with Diddy, but he also had her doing these acts and videotaping and recording and. Then you see the tape.
But
in the
I mean,
hotel,
if you
kicking
look at it,
that was
man-
an altercation when she ran out. Like I'm done with this shit, and that's why she ran out that hotel.
Is it a domestic violence?
That's
case?
domestic violence.
Or is it like what they're making it
I
seem?
think it's wrapped
like?
up. I'm good.
It just kind of, I don't know, man. I gotta look into it, or you know.
It's wild.
No, I don't drink beer, bro.
It's a wild case. It's a wild case for sure.
Okay, we gonna get into the top 5 after this,
Yes,
but
sir.
I got one last question.
Yeah.
And I can't ask this part of a top 5 question.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is kind of unknowable. I ain't asked this question before. It ain't really a major question.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to know, outside of the top 5, and yes, I'm going to buy me another mic. So, because the last time I got roasted on TikTok, somebody said, damn, sharing mics? Motherfucker, I'm going to get me another microphone.
Hey
motherfucker.
man, nah, fuck that shit though. For
You gotta
real.
start somewhere. Shut
What
the,
the
fuck
fuck?
up.
Hey,
But
fuck out of here.
anyways, back to it. From start to wherever you go in this lifetime, you got things to go. You don't know about that, your future. But to start to now, give me one of the biggest things that you proud of yourself for. That you proud of yourself for. That
Yeah.
fuck what anybody else say. I'm proud of you for this. Mama, daddy, Damo, anybody. What the fuck can you go look in that mirror over there and look and tell yourself, motherfucker, proud of you.
Okay.
I'm proud of you.
I got 3 things, but you said 1, but it's kind of hard because they 3-way tie.
Well, talk to him.
Obviously, I'm a father.
Okay.
I'm gonna always say that. So
Okay.
let's get that over with. 2, easily getting my diploma
Facts.
from
Hey.
Full Cellular.
And real quick, I meant to say that congratulations, brother.
Thank you, bro.
We already congratulated you when you walked across that stage
For
on
sure.
Black
Yes,
Sister
sir.
Tequila.
For sure.
But for sure, hey, from Full Sail University, hey, congratulations, brother.
Thank you,
Seeing
bro.
you down there in Florida, walk across that stage. My
Yeah.
nigga had the buffs on.
Yeah.
He walked across that motherfucker with a
Oh, you had
purpose.
the
man.
Buffy books.
What?
What?
Hey,
No,
where
wait.
your people from? Your family.
No, I'm talking about the Buffy buffs.
The buff.
Oh, the nigga had buffs on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And when he walked across that stage, my dog walked across that motherfucker with a purpose.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Shook them hands up there, did what he had to do. I just really want to give you your flowers, salute
Thank
you,
you,
because
bro.
I know what it takes to, you know what I'm saying, take the real time to dedicate, do that homework, late nights, when you still grinding on the film side and making your money, doing how you do it, as far as shooting people music videos and things like that, and then go home and write a paper.
Shit.
And all that shit, them late nights really paid off. And my
Facts.
dog got that goddamn diploma, man. And I just went from Blacks and Tequila, we salute you, dog.
Yeah,
Shout out for
For
sale,
sure.
man. I love my school.
For sure.
Shout out them. Hey, that's easily my moment. And I would say, honestly, bro, my first music video, 100%. That's when I seen it. I was like, holy
The first
shit.
music video that you did.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was like,
You saw you got it. can
I
do
was
this.
like, yo, I could do this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
But
yeah.
so the first one was with Soup, right?
Mm-hmm.
You remember I called your ass. I said, bro, I know you gonna be great at this shit because of the damn dirt that how the
Yeah,
fucking
he hit
shit
it up.
was.
Bro, every time I see that part, I say, I remember what you said. Like, it's
Bro,
literally stuck in my
It
brain.
was the dirt that came off the clean. I'm like, bro, I ain't never seen no shit like this. And but you can see the mud when he popped it.
Yeah.
That's what I literally called and told him.
That's Sammy Sosa, you know what I'm saying?
But no, it was the detail for me.
Yeah.
I be talking to bro while he was in school and shit, so he don't even know it. I was going to school too. Only thing I didn't get was the diploma.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I was asking bro shit, so I know. So that's how most people that
Bro,
watch,
and
most people that
before
watch
he
it,
finished,
they not gonna watch that.
Niggas
They
is not gatekeeping.
Bro,
before he
That's
finished,
why.
man, yo, this guy right here, Dominique, right? This man is one of the biggest reasons why I am where I'm at. You know, when I needed them subjects, when I needed that person to shoot, his family let me shoot. You know, they was there.
Word.
They came through. I will never forget that. I go back and look at that footage and almost get teary-eyed. Like,
the
damn, man.
father-daughter dance, though, for
The
real.
father-daughter dance, man. Like, come
Yeah.
on. And listen, I will be posting that stuff to TikTok.
Yeah.
I will. I'm going back to posting some of the old content from
Let's
Stella
go.
Southern show from TikTok.
Let's go. Let's
Hey,
go.
real quick. I got to ask y'all, because this is a trending topic, and we kind of...
Yeah, let's go look.
100 men versus one gorilla.
No, wait. I got something to tell
I'ma
y'all.
let Trey-
Y'all, no, let me go first. Because I've been waiting on this question.
Full mic is on Trey.
Yes.
Mike, let me go first, Trey.
Oh, you got it.
Yo, y'all are not going to believe this. I swear to you. My uncle knocked out a gorilla.
Man, come on, man.
I'm dead ass.
Oh,
It's a
My
literally
uncle-
news clip.
Oh,
My uncle knocked out a gorilla.
My uncle, it's a legacy story in our family, for real. You know how they bought the circus? They bring the circus to the. Listen. Please listen to me, bro. So you know how they bring like the circus stuff in town back when like. Not
Circus.
today. He's not my uncle. He's like my great uncle.
They had Cirque du Soleil and the Soul Circus was like
Right, they used to
right,
bring
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
gorillas to there, and people would fight the gorillas.
What kind of gorillas?
I don't know.
Silverback.
Man, boy, good God, a silverback, he knocked him out good.
I'm just saying, bro. That's a real story. Anybody from Eastern North Carolina?
Hey, what's
look
Unc's
that
name, though? What's Unc's name?
up. I can't think, but he's a Kennedy.
He's a Kennedy. Hey, Kennedy knocked out damn gorilla in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Got to pop up.
My teacher told me that. That's the only reason why I believe it, because I didn't believe it when my
well,
family told me.
that would be the only. That would be the only gentleman that I would put money on for the 100-man shit. I tell you.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You trying to tell me
I just want to know what
that
y'all
a
think.
prime Mike Tyson will not knock out the gorilla?
Fuck
No, that ain't
no.
what we saying.
100 niggas.
100. Matter of fact,
Oh, yeah, you said
100 Mike
Bro, I said
Tyson.
my niggas will beat a gorilla up. Fuck. What are we talking about?
100 niggas will beat a gorilla.
I ain't gonna lie.
Hey,
No.
Yes.
Trey, what you got?
If
What
it's
you got?
me, you,
No.
Somebody gonna have to take a L now.
No, but then what we your niggas do? So you said without the choppers and all that bullshit.
Hey,
No guns.
You don't get none of
Hey.
that.
100 niggas, one
Hey
gorilla.
JD, what's up? Yeah, and I ain't talking about Mel. Shout out Mel Deshaun. Love you, boy. Hey, I'm getting everything right because of you.
Oh yeah, and we need you soon.
Hey, Mel Deshaun, they need you on this joint, man. Holla at my boys. He'll be a great guest. He's gonna tee it up.
Who gonna be the first one to go up against the gorilla?
That's what I'm saying. Somebody's gonna die.
The fuck? The hell?
Somebody's going to die.
So you don't think Rampage Jackson,
Bruh.
if we get Rampage Jackson, Tyson Fury,
Okay.
Deontay Wilder,
If we setting the standards of, that's what I'm saying. If we setting the look,
can't knock him out.
if we setting the standard of like 100 professional fighters
Yeah.
versus gorilla, we might got a chance.
They gonna
But
die.
we just saying 100 niggas. I was with you, like, bro. There's a way we could come up with a plan. I'm telling Dom.
Facts.
But then somebody laid the facts out for me, and I was like,
What's the fact?
One gorilla.
whoa.
What's the
One
fact?
gorilla has the strength of 20 men. One gorilla can bench press 4,000 pounds.
4,000.
4,000 pounds. Then I started thinking a little more into
But he
it.
can't grab all of us.
There's,
Yeah, I know.
there's a movie, there's a documentary called, I think it's called Chimp Crazy. The chimp, these white women was basically having chimps come stay with them. They was raising them people like, you can't fuck with them chimps like that. When they get big, you can't control them. They got big, she couldn't control them. The neighbor seen the chimp, tried to call the cops. The chimp slapped the lady's face off.
You damn.
Slap, I'm talking about slapped her. Have you ever seen a Proud Family when Mr. Proud get his face slapped off and that shit go to the ground? I apologize, ma'am, but slapped her face off. We talk about
Damn.
a chimp. Now a gorilla.
A gorilla was. Bro.
I feel that.
Bruh, it's a little
I'm just
different.
saying,
I ain't
bro.
gonna lie,
I wouldn't say that if the legacy of Unc. Shout out Unc
you
who's
got a
not that
different-
gorilla
you got a
ass the
different
fuck
family. You
out.
got a different family.
I might consider something different now, but until he said that story, fuck no.
That's like.
I don't
that's
care
like,
who you gonna get.
That's like saying, 100,000 people can stop a train. Hell yeah, they can. Hey, hell yeah. Me and 100,000 my niggas can stop a train.
Because some bones gonna be stuck in that
Good
track and
God
that bitch gonna
almighty,
come
That
break.
train breathes.
All
I mean, that
of us,
gorilla
not
bleeds.
everybody gonna die.
That gorilla
Yeah.
bleeds. The
You
gorilla
right.
bleeds.
Yeah.
Okay, still.
Boy.
Yeah, but that
Boy,
motherfucker
it takes
gonna
some
kill
tough
some
shit
people.
to cut that.
I
motherfucker.
promise
he
you,
gonna
seven
kill
niggas
some
gonna die, bro.
Oh yeah, first 35.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta have 50 niggas. You gotta have 50 people willing to go there. You gotta have 50 people willing to go up against the gorilla, bite it, scratch it,
Bro, you
pull
gotta
it,
do it.
squeeze it, break it, try to.
Give him a purple nurple.
But somebody gotta sacrifice.
The gorilla gonna do this.
Dude,
Everybody
That nigga's gonna take a person and sling you around like them
if we could have went the first 500 or something, first 100, he slapping 50 of them.
That's what I'm
He's not gonna get tired. He gonna see blood, and that nigga gonna go ape shit.
Bruh,
Only way you lose,
have y'all
bro, is
seen-
if there's a
I'm gonna go right back to the Disney
Okay.
movie. Have y'all seen Mighty Joe Young? Do you see what the fuck that damn gorilla did to them damn poachers?
Boy.
And there were about 50 of them. Do you see what he did to the damn poachers?
guns?
Oh, he a
Every damn thing.
Boy.
Tranquilizers.
Boy.
Do you know what the fuck he did on Mighty Joe Young?
Boy. Cause what he gonna do? He gonna attack one and run away. And he gonna be looking at you, you gonna look at him.
Now let's see.
You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do then when you got one of your niggas hanging up like this?
I'm gonna tell you like this.
You fried.
If-
You really won't fuck with that gorilla.
If we
That's
got
up there in the
if we
tree.
got space, we might be able to get the gorilla. But if that motherfucker enter a room like this, 100
Oh yeah,
niggas
we
is dead.
we done. There's no way we win.
100 niggas is slaughtered.
There's no way.
But if we got some space, we can get
We
him.
might get him. We might get him.
I think. I don't
So-
know. I just can't see 100 man losing to nothing.
That shit's wild.
Nothing.
That's wild. What
I
Pac
think
say?
one gorilla versus the world
Pac
would be
got that
us.
on his stomach. 100 with the AK. 100 niggas with AKs. You know what I'm saying?
No, don't put no guns in there.
I'm just talking. He's saying he can't see 100 niggas to something.
It's not happening.
There's no way.
It's not happening.
I think y'all over gassing that.
The only way it's gonna happen, if
No
you got
cap.
a possibility, is go get Mr. Kennedy and let him come up with the game plan, and we
Hell
might have
no.
a chance in hell. But outside of that, fuck no, the gorilla slapping 50.
3 Mark Henrys with the athletic ability of fucking who?
Bro, nobody got that.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
100.
I got one more question. I got to cut this, so I'm telling you right now. I got to cut this. Then we're going to hit the top 5.
Yeah.
But I got to cut this. But I got to ask this. So, last question. Real last question. You did a recent interview with some guests out of Chirac.
Yeah.
Can you speak on that? How was it? Because when you talk about Chicago, they speak so badly on Chicago.
Right.
It's shoot 'em up, bang bang. They call it Chirac. They compare it to Iraq. In the battlefield. But do we have some good people? Just going inside of it. You interviewed them. Are they some good people? And tell us who you interviewed.
Not only did I interview him, but we chilled.
Right. Tell us about
it. So, shout out 051 Driller, 051 Kiddo, and Exotic Wop, who's also from 051. And I definitely, again, I want to shout out Mel Deshaun, man, my cousin. We grew up together. Nigga's a legend. But we grew up together, and he ended up putting me on to some people. He told me he believed in me, and I ended up interviewing them. But, man, I could tell you one thing about it, bro. Do not believe what the internet is. I met some real Chicago guys. Some people that these kids look up to as quote unquote killers. You know what I'm saying? These guys is good men, man.
Yeah.
They good men. They wasn't on none of that. They actually want to change their community, and and I'm glad that I'm helping change that.
Facts.
And they appreciated that out of me, and I appreciated that from them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. Like, there were some real good guys. Yeah.
Watching the Driller interview with you, it was a bunch of times where you had stated you was like, damn, man, you just smiling. He said he ain't smoked weed. He been off the weed since he had his kids. And you was like, bro, you just a happy brother, man. You just keep smiling. It's good to see you smile.
That made me smile, bro. Like, cause what you
can hear the authenticity. You know what I'm saying? That shit genuine.
Yeah, I was happy to see him happy, bro. Like, just based off of what you hear, what you see. I was happy to see him in a good place.
What was the dude up there that said you know how I go when you go to tell shit back, but the dude said something along the lines of, he was spitting some true shit too, but he was talking about how, bruh, back in the day, we couldn't watch BT and shit.
Yeah,
and
Driller.
He was talking about how
that was Driller.
He was like, everybody YNs now.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody YNs now.
Yeah, for sure.
He said he had to sneak and watch that shit.
Yeah, we all did.
Yeah, damn right.
Yeah, for sure.
But when I seen that, I'm just like, bro, see, this goes to show you right here, the picture that they paint on these people, man.
It ain't right, bro.
Yeah.
It's not right. Man, honestly, man, I applaud them guys. Shout out to Driller, Kiddo, and WAP, for coming down here to North Carolina, to my city. They flew all the way from Chicago to come see me.
Hey.
And I appreciate that.
If y'all come back around, we gonna try to get y'all on some hogs, some wild hogs, some deer.
You gonna take them out that hunt?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Driller, you gonna see this clip. I know you gonna see this clip. I hope you do. Driller, when you see this clip, Kiddo, when you see this clip, come do my guys podcast, man. For sure.
Come on.
And that hog hunt, that's what got the open season.
That shit on footage and shit, you feel me?
Yes, sir.
That should be dope. Do something different.
So,
okay,
y'all know
man.
what time it is.
Let's do it.
It's that time.
It's that time. It's
Top
that what?
5.
It's that top what?
Top 5.
Top 5.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right.
Yes, sir. That's my dog, that's my brother. We gon' ride for each other. Ain't never ever told, never fold. Never fold on my brother. Chasing money, stacking paper with my brother.